Good morning, everyone. I'd first like to say a big thank you to everyone at the GDevCon team for organising this event and for inviting us to be here and be part of it, and for Jenny for doing all her excellent admin last night with the party. That was fantastic. Unfortunately, the hot dog stand's admin wasn't as good as Jenny's, but it worked out all right for me. I did regret that at 4 o'clock this morning, but yeah, it was good at the time. So I've been asked to give a quick introduction to Beckhoff Automation and tell you who and what we are. So for those of you that haven't met me, my name's Chris. I've been at Beckhoff for 9 years now, working on various product ranges. I now look after the I/O systems for Beckhoff UK, so anything EtherCAT related, Profinet, basically everything that was in Richard's presentation yesterday. I also look after our extended transport system, the XDS, which you'll see upstairs if you come and visit us at the top. And lately I've been working on our LabVIEW integrations. For those of you that aren't aware, Beckhoff is a worldwide organisation. We specialise in automation technology, so PC-based systems that run real time. We have our own operating system, TwinCAT. We manufacture everything in Germany, in our headquarters in Wörl, and supply all across the planet. So you get continuity of supply everywhere. In terms of size, we're roughly 6,000 employees now, 2,500 of which are engineers, based all across the planet. I've only got the figures up to 2022, but we're basically growing about 30% a year at this rate, just off the back of the technologies we sell. In terms of industries, we're in everything from packaging, print industry, machine tools, forming, woodworking, process, water treatment, the entertainment industry, wind turbines, although I'll never go up one myself, can't stand heights, food, warehouse, machine building, etc. So we have a broad range of products that suit effectively hopefully every industry. And it's all based around the core philosophy of TwinCAT, which was created by Beckhoff back in the late 80s. And it was the idea that we should abstract all of the control functionality away from hardware modules and bring them into software. So TwinCAT, which is our real-time operating system, runs everything from PLC, motion, HMI, vision systems, machine learning, C++ modules, advanced CNC, NCI, and kinematic applications is all software that we deploy into our TwinCAT operating system on one of our PCs to run a hard real-time system. Just to give you a quick look, these are the sort of IPCs we manufacture. So we have embedded platforms on the right and then the IPCs on the left. And the easiest way to think about these is laptops and desktops. The ones on the left, they change generations as new generations of chips come out from ARM, Intel, AMD. The ones on the right are our long-term service availability. So those ones exist as they were first manufactured, 20 years from the first date of manufacture. So we supply them in our catalogue for 10 years, and then we supply them from service for 10 years, and after that you then get your last chance to buy. So Hans, very early on, decided that we were going to have that continuity of supply forever with our products. So since I've been at Beckhoff, we've only really stopped producing one terminal that no one bought for 3 years. So, yeah. I/O systems, obviously everything in Beckhoff is EtherCAT based. We invented EtherCAT in 2003. When I say we, I don't mean me. It was invented by the company in 2003 and then released and is now maintained by the ETG. And as Richard said yesterday, they've got over 6,000 members, but all of our core I/O products have EtherCAT built in. So they all work with that speed and determinism that Richard explained yesterday that EtherCAT has. And therefore you can get distributed I/O networks across your machine, integrated safety, distributed across as well. And we also have things like IP67 modules. So everything from standard dig in, dig out, analog in out, servo drives, stepper drives, that sort of stuff. So everything that you would imagine going on a standard machine, we have a terminal for. Okay. Motion products, if any of you have been to see us upstairs, you'll have seen the XDS spinning round up there. The latest thing we've released now is this explainer, this floating tile system, which is obviously really, really cool, really, really expensive. But you can buy them if you want to. And the reason we're here, so Beckhoff's philosophy is to be as open as possible. So EtherCAT was created, released. TwinCAT allows us to program in IEC 731, so we support all the PLC languages, so you don't have to use text-based languages of ours. You can use continuous function chart, sequential function chart, for example. We can program in C++, we can support MATLAB and Simulink, and we tried to incorporate NI into the ecosystem so that we could support the full range of options effectively. And what we're showing upstairs at the minute is this integration now where we have a set of VIs specifically for LabVIEW that allow you to communicate with our real-time operating system. Okay? So this was worked on by one of our developers in Germany. And effectively what it allows you to do is transfer real-time data out of the TwinCAT operating system. So you can have TwinCAT running all the I/O for your machine or your measurement systems, pull it all out into LabVIEW and do all the clever stuff, data analytics, GUI interfaces, whatever it is in LabVIEW itself. Now you have to forgive my really bad LabVIEW programming. I've only been doing it for about 2 years. So please don't judge too harshly the bit you can see behind the front panel. But this is essentially a demo showing LabVIEW effectively passing motion commands through one of our PCs into one of our stepper drives that you can see upstairs, running one of our stepper motors. Okay, it's good enough that I can send positional commands and then actually use a small potentiometer dial to actually move it live. I obviously got the positioning really wrong there, got my scaling wrong, so it jumps round at the start of that little video, so I do apologise for that, but it works quite well, as you can see. So that's the current state of it. We're now expanding that to include the ability to write directly to I/O. So see, we're even writing, you can set up the terminals directly in LabVIEW. And then the thing I've been working on, which those of you that have bumped into me at the user groups will have seen, is TwinCAT is a Visual Studio-based development environment, all of which can itself be automated. So one of the things I've been working on to extend this product is a set of VIs for LabVIEW that use that automation input to allow you to control TwinCAT directly from LabVIEW. So you don't have to bother learning what TwinCAT's doing in the background. You don't even have to care what it's doing in the background. It will allow, these VIs will allow you to set up TwinCAT and get a system running on a Beckhoff IPC with I/O and pass data back to LabVIEW that way. So I do use the little light bulb, so you can see this running through. But effectively, you can see the mouse doesn't move after this point. But you'll see, if any of you have been upstairs and seen this Visual Studio pop up, you'll see the TwinCAT project being created. And what it actually does is it also sets a particular core. So TwinCAT allows us to do core isolation, so we can specifically run TwinCAT on a particular core on a multi-core machine. And then it sets it into run mode. And you'll see all this happening. See along the bottom of this blue bar here, it loading into PLC, which will then pop up in the Solution Explorer on the right as part of this video. And then it will put the system into run mode. And the only indication you'll get of that is that this little blue icon down here will go green. I would shine the little red icon. Oh, wait, can you see that? That. In a sec will go green. And proof that it works. Okay, so that's what I've been working on. So I have been doing actual LabVIEW programming. Not very well. I've had a lot of constructive criticism as I've been trying to do it. But we got it working in the end. So that will be then fed into that product as well, so that you'll be able to then just have it effectively, a Beckhoff PC, as a black box tool that you can employ to do whatever I/O you need to do. Okay? I think that's my time up. Thank you very much.